Hi, welcome back to my channel, Open the Door. This is episode 101, a love letter to my unhealed younger self, unlocking pain and purpose. If I could go back, if I could sit across from the younger version of me, the one that cried in silence, begging for love in all the wrong ways, I wouldn't try to change her. I'd just sit across from her and hold her and say, you were never broken. So today, I'm going to do just that. I wrote her a letter, and I'm going back, not to change the past, but to give her the words of love that she needs to hear. By the way, feel free to use this as a meditation to connect with the younger, unhealed version of yourself if you find this to be helpful. Here's my letter. Dear younger self, I see you hiding your pain behind a smile. I'm aware of how much love you've given to others, rarely receiving the love you deserve in return. I know how long you carried the pain within yourself. You could have asked for help, but you didn't because you carried the burden of pain caused to you as guilt and shame. You spent your youth running from the pain, numbing the pain, suppressing the pain. You didn't even know the depth of the pain or the damage it had caused to your sweet soul, as you struggled with deep sorrow and depression, unaware of what was causing it. And through it all, you thought love had to be earned. Your damaged soul felt like if you just loved hard enough, gave enough love, that it would be returned. But time after time, your heart was broken by people who took advantage of your innocent, loving nature. Your kindness was viewed as a weakness and was weaponized against you. And meanwhile, you never let it harden your heart. Although you were seeking love and validation for all the wrong reasons, you always kept the pure love and light of God within you and shared it with those around you. Always. And without knowing it, you were building the foundation of unconditional love and a strong faith in our Creator and in the universe, because deep in your soul, your higher self was guiding you the whole time. Guiding you towards love, towards forgiveness, towards kindness. Your connection to Source through your higher self kept the flame of hope going. It brought warmth and comfort when it couldn't be found in the world around you. This flame was the source of your strength through horrific events, courage in the face of danger, and has brought you an inner knowing and a deep trust in the guidance of Source, our God, no matter the circumstances. Your trust and faith has helped carry me through all these years, and I want to thank you for never giving up or giving in to the darkness that tried to engulf you so many times. I am so proud of you and your tenacity, of your unapologetic free spirit, for never giving in to the norm and following the prescribed plan, for stepping out of the box to be true to your authentic self, even while others around you pointed fingers and laughed. I'm proud of you for your courage to ask tough questions and confront your enemies. You're one badass chick, and you inspire me to do the same. I wrote a book about you. It'll be published soon, and I think it's going to help a lot of people. It's taken me a few years to write it because sometimes it was so intense I had to take months-long breaks to allow time for more healing. And not only is it a retelling of your story of what caused you all that pain, but it's also a telling of how I rescued you from these events and integrated you into my now healed self, the one that speaks to you right now. I had to relive it all with you again. It was heartbreaking and gut-wrenching at times. But in the healing, I've become stronger, more resilient, and more committed than ever to get this message out to the world. You helped me do that. You and all the strength and courage you've had within you this whole time. You carried the pain until I could find the strength and courage to face the demons that had kept you trapped in trauma. And you never broke, nor were you ever broken, sweet girl. You are more than a victim and more than a survivor. You are a warrior. The things you have taught me about myself through this process, the revelations that I've had about my true core nature, how we've survived so very much, it needs to be shared We do this for the collective and for the many souls who cry out silently in their pain, looking for a hand to hold, a warm hug, comforting words of support, understanding, and encouragement. We will do that together. This was the purpose all along. So nothing needs to be changed about the past. It took me a while to work through it and realize that it was all meant to happen this way. You were never broken. You were forged in the fire, and I've emerged from it. Without you and all that you went through, I wouldn't be who I am today. I've become the person you've been waiting for, the one who gives you the love you deserve, and the one who's brave enough to step in and rescue you. Yeah, we had to walk through the fire to be forged into the most purified version of us, and we made it. We've come out the other side, walked the difficult path, and found our true self in the process. I vow to honor and protect you always as I move forward onto this new path and share our story with the world. I love you. Your healed, grown self. Maybe this will trigger an idea in your mind. Write a letter to your inner, younger, unhealed self. Just heard that big sigh. That was a release of energy. Even though I wrote this several days ago and I read it numerous times, it still helps me to release and integrate this brave young girl who went through so much. And now she lives within me, and she's going to help me move forward and tell this story. So be on the lookout for the book. It's in the final editing stages right now, and then I'll be looking into publishing. So thank you for joining me today for this very special personal episode. I've got another episode coming up very soon. So in the meantime, take good care. I wish you peace, love, and light. Have a great day. That's it for now.